only set in certain places, just mainly where I'm having problems with my skin. So I'm really just going to set here, and I'm going to leave everything else pretty bare. This is the Cover FX Pressed Mineral Foundation. And little fun fact, this is actually the very first formula of Studio Fix powder for MAC Cosmetics.
Yes.
So it's pretty jammin', it's pretty light, there isn't a lot of coverage to it. I'm going to go in with the MAC 140 Synthetic. My brush is a little dusty, but it's mine, so I'm okay with it.
Maybe I'll do a little under
try
my eyes.
It's super soft and it is mineral, so it can be worn underneath the eyes. If it was an original if it was the Studio Fix Today, which is full coverage, no, don't.
No.
No. And I don't this because I want it there, so I'm just patting.
Oh. I was like, what does this mean?
Well, I'm not buffing this because I don't want it buffed all over my face. I genuinely want the coverage.
Looks fantastic.
We'll do a little bit right there. Okay.
So what I was saying was I love to do highlight first on my cheeks and everywhere where the light's going to hit. It gives me kind of like a base to where I know I'm going to put my bronzer afterwards.
Yeah, it's like creating the frame.
Right. So we are going to use Cover FX, the custom enhancer drops. These are phenomenal. I have pretty much every color. I bought like pretty much 6 each. I love these.
No, I know, they're pretty jammin'. I think that a lot of brands have come out with stuff that's similar, and honestly, nothing can really
relate.
Yeah.
Your foundation, couple drops makes your foundation more glowy. You can put it in your moisturizer for that glow effect if you don't want to wear any makeup. Or you can use your hands, and we're just going to drop a little dropper. Literally, this should last you years. Okay, I'm going to use the Morphe Y14 in their gold line.
And then this is MAC 139.
Okay.
And it's an old
As you can see, the bristles are long on both brushes, so we know we're not going to get a lot of coverage, and that's what we want with the highlight, because, I mean, sometimes we want to look like we're from outer space, but other times not so much.
This is a little bit pink, so this is probably going to cast a little different on my skin versus Megan's.
No, I mean, it goes pretty clear. It's not bad.
It's really pretty.
So see. And I like to do cheeks, the top of the cheeks, right here.
Yeah, like on the high plane.
Mm-hmm.
And I bring mine up around the orbital bone.
I do too.
Just so that it can hit like right at the top of the brow to give the illusion that the brow is being lifted up.
So yeah, that's a trick, ladies. Instant eye lift right here where your brow arches. Just put a little highlight and that'll give you an instant little eye lift.
Oh yeah, she's a real pretty.
I've actually never used this. I do down my nose. My nose is a real topic of conversation. I fucking hate my nose because it's so long.
Why? When has this, first of all, is the first time we've ever had this conversation.
I hate my nose. It's so long, and if I turn to the side, my profile is just so bad.
Not.
Yes, it is. So
I'm looking at you right now, and it's not.
I contour the shit out of my nose.
No, I mean, I know. Okay, well, I really just want to go there, so.
Sarah wants to look like she's from outer space today, so
No,
that's fine.
well, I'm not doing anything else. Like, we're not doing eyes, you know?
Right.
So down the center of the nose.
Mm-hmm. Right on your Cupid's bow. So again, high planes here, orbital bone, down the center of the nose, Cupid's bow, and then a little bit you can do, sometimes I like to do this, if I'm really going to go in there, a little bit on the chin.
See, and I personally only like one side of the chin.
I like the middle of my chin.
If you're trying to make your chin look like it's more prominent, which Megan probably does.
Because you don't want to look like that.
Well, but because she already feels like her nose is longer, so she wants her chin to be more prominent as well. So that makes sense. It's real pretty.
It's real pretty. Thank you.
But I'm real excited to add color to my face because I look dead.
Yes. Okay, so we are going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have Rosewood bronzer, and you have...
I have Cappuccino, and I feel it's a bit excessive. It's
real
dark.
Let's
so
trade.
switch. Now I have Rosewood.
And I have Cappuccino. Okay.
These are their newer bronzers, yes?
So basically, real nice. I'm going to use the Morphe Y3. Again, this is a brush that has fuller bristles because I don't want a lot of coverage when you're doing a natural look. You just want it to kind of look flawless, like it's your own skin.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to use Morphe's E4, and I believe that it is a slanted angle contour brush, so it does have some denseness to it. But we all know I'm good with the contour, and I like it. So yes, I'm good to just kind of get in there.
For my face is a little bit more square when I smile at the bottom. Yours is a little bit more oval. So I'm going to go in and just get in your hairline. Really blend that into the line right there.
Get it. And as you can see, I'm tapping on the inside of my wrist just because it does grab a lot of product, this brush, and I don't necessarily want to deposit all of that down at once.
And I'm living that double chin life, so...
Oh, me too.
The jawbone down, bring it down so it doesn't look like, you know.
Like you had some problems.
Yeah.
And I like the top of mine right there, just a little bit.
I do too. Again, this Anastasia does not mess around, so a little goes a long way.
Bit goes a long way. So I like to contour my nose, just like Megan does, even though, I don't know. I've grown to love my nose, though. Sorry, but I do. I really love it. It's like the only feature on me that I'm like, yes, girl, get it with that nose. So for me to contour my nose instead of switching brushes, because I don't have a lot of brushes here with me, I'm going to take this brush and I'm just going to create it into a little fan brush. That way I have the right shape. I'll just go down each side.
You'll notice I did my forehead, so I like to do my whole forehead. Just bring it around for that glow. I've done both sides of my cheeks, done the jawline, and again, I'm gonna do my nose. So I have a really long nose at the tip, and I don't like that, so I take, you know, just do this a little bit.
So when you're contouring, even though we're bronzing, but we're contouring, anything that's darker makes things look like they're descended. So by her contouring the tip of her nose, it's going to give the appearance that it's being pushed back. So it's not
so big.
That's big, exactly.
Yeah.
And then when you go down the sides of things, it's going to make it look like it's slimmer.
I also do the side of my nose because...
Which is weird because if she thinks it's long. But it's fine. Because I feel like I contoured my nose for years just out of habit without fully understanding why I actually did it. And that's fine too.
I fully understand why I do it. I'm just saying I like it to look skinny and like pushed in. I like to look like I have a button nose.
That's fine. Okay, I feel like I'm good.
And then I'm going to put a little bit on my lids.
Yeah, I did that too. Just
bring it up to the brow and just have this beautiful wash of color on the lids.
Yes, get it. I mean, she did conceal her lids, so she needs to add some color back in there.
Yeah, because they were really white.
I did not.
And again, we use the same brush. A lot of people will be like, you use the same brush for a lot of different things. Yes, because nobody has time to use, again, you see on these YouTube tutorials, they're using 12 different brushes. That's overwhelming, it's confusing, and just nobody has time.
And I found this, which is really cool. It's called a Color Switch Mini by Vera Mona, and it's an instant brush cleanser. I got it at Morphe. They sell like a little tiny guy, or they sell like a big one. And when I first saw this like years ago, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little frustrated and jealous that I didn't think of it first, because it literally is something that you could just buy at like Home Depot, if I could open it. It's like this thing. And feel it.
There's no product in it.
There is no product in it whatsoever. And I don't even know what this is called, but I know for a fact that I could buy it at Home Depot because I've seen it. But it is so cool because it instantly, like, you just swirl your brush around in it, and look at how it's grabbing all the product. And now it's all dirty.
Well, shit.
And then this is clean.
Okay.
So this is a great little
So
trick.
how much are you paying at Morphe for a sponge you can get for probably $1.25 at Home Depot?
So because of the case, it was $6. So I'm not mad about it at all. And you just like wash it. You take it out and you wash it with soap and water and you put it back in. It's so genius. I'm so mad that I didn't come up with it.
Jeez.
I know, isn't that crazy? But it really did, like, it pulled all of the product out of my brush.
I did.
Which is really cool. Now, granted, this isn't something that I would use at a gig because obviously that's not sanitary, but for home use, if you're in a rush like we always are, jamming. I love this.
Perfect. Again, you can find the links to shop underneath our channel. Not underneath it. What the fuck am I? Like on.
You just know where to find it.
You'll just know where to find it. The links are right there. Follow, like, subscribe, and we hope you guys have a great day, and we hope that this has
benefited you in many ways.
Maybe not made you so overwhelmed.
Right, because it shouldn't be. I have makeup literally all over.
Maybe it made you say, I can do this.
You can.
And yes, you can. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.